Today I am going to tell you the story of Shravan Kumar. Shravan Kumar was a boy and he had parents who were totally blind. But he was very dedicated to his parents and served them with all dedication. He helped them in every way he could. He cooked for them, cleaned them, gave them a bath, took them everywhere, wherever they wanted to. Any temple they wanted to visit, he took them. But Shravana's parents one day decided they wanted to go on a pilgrimage. You know, a pilgrimage is always undertaken by old people so that before they die, they can see all the holy places. So, though it was a very difficult journey and a very, very long journey, Shravana decided, okay, Mama and Dada, I will take you on the pilgrimage. So, when you're going on the pilgrimage, you don't eat food what people give you. You always pick the food from the forests and you eat it. And those days there was no means of transport except walking. So Shravana decided to make a easy thing to carry his parents on. So he took two baskets like this. He put his mama in one basket and he put his dada in one basket and tied a stick in the middle, put them on their shoulder and balanced them and started going on the pilgrimage. So they had to go a very long way to reach the pious temples. So when he was doing this, they had to cross lots of forests. They saw lots of animals, lots of birds, and finally they reached a place called Ayodhya. Ayodhya was ruled by a king called Dasharatha. So as they reached Ayodhya, they had to cross another big forest. And Shravana entered the forest and he was going going in the forest. Just then his mama said, "Hey Shravana, I'm so thirsty. Why don't you go and get me some water?" So Shravana said, "Yes, mama. I'll look for a proper shade to put you in. I'll put you under the tree and I shall go." So he took a pot and he went to collect water. He left his parents under the tree. Just then the king of Ayodhya was called Dasharatha. He had come hunting inside the forest. And those days there were no guns to hunt, so he had to come with a bow. They hunted with a bow and arrow. So Dasharatha came into the forest and he was waiting to hear some sound. And Dasharatha was an excellent archer. There was nobody to beat him. He could shoot from miles afar and kill his prey. So as Dasharatha was, tiptoeing inside the forest silently, he heard the sound of some water being picked up. Glug, 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 glug. He thought, wow, I got a deer, and he raised his bow and arrow and shot towards the sound. And who was it who was taking water? It was Shravana. The arrow hit Shravana and he fell down. And he screamed, "Ah, ah, ah." And King Dasharatha thought to himself, "What is the strange noise that I hear? What is the strange noise?" And as he went near the river, he realized his mistake. What have I done? Oh God, I thought it was a deer. So Shravana said, "Oh king, it is all right, it's all right. First take out the arrow that has pierced me. Take this water. My parents are both under the tree. Please go and give them the water first. They are very thirsty and they are both blind." So Dasharatha pulled out the arrow from Shravana and went to meet Shravana's parents who were under the tree. He gave them both the water to drink. Shravana's parents drank the water and said, "You are not Shravana. We sense something is wrong. Who are you? Who is it?" Please reveal your identity to us. So Dasharatha said, I'm so sorry, parents, Mama and Dada. I killed your son. I shot him by mistake, and he is lying by the river. So immediately the Mama and Dada started crying. They said, what? You shot our son? Take us to him. We want to see him. So King Dasharatha carried his parents and took them to the river. So Shravana saw his parents and said, Mama and Dada, I am so sorry I could not serve you my entire life. But now I am dying. I will wait for you up in heaven, and I shall serve you when you come there also. That was the dedication Shravana had for his parents. And then he breathed his last. His parents were grief-stricken because they had no son now. So they both went and had a bath in the river. And when they came out of the river, they were so grief-stricken that they told Dasharatha, just like how our son left us like this, and we are grieving today, one day you will grieve for your son. Saying this, both of Shravana's parents fell down and died. They had a massive heart attack and died. So this curse that came to Dasharatha hit him many years later. We will talk about Dasharatha in our next episode, okay?